The true goal of the New England settlers was spiritual. People were tired of the Church of England, and they thought it was too formal and not how God wanted things to be. So they decided to start their church where things would be done the way they believed God wanted them to be done. The Puritans had strict religious beliefs. They believed that their lives should be focused on work and prayer. Before disembarking from the Mayflower in 1620, the Pilgrim founders demanded that all the adult males aboard sign a contract promising obedience to the laws and ordinances drafted by the leaders. Although the Mayflower Compact is seen as an important step in developing democratic government in America, the agreement was one-sided because the settlers promised obedience, and the Pilgrim founders promised very little in return. Even though nearly all the men in the colony were allowed to vote for deputies to a provincial assembly and a governor, only a few men controlled the colony for at least the first years. The New England colonies were flat near the coastline, where there were good harbors. As you traveled further inland, the land became more hilly and mountainous. The forests were dense, making farming difficult because the soil was rocky. The New England colonies had very cold winters and warm summers. The crops they grew were corn, beans, and squash during a short 5-month growing season. The founders of Plymouth in Massachusetts were financed by private investors looking to make a profit. The forests in the New England colonies were a valuable resource for the colonists. The trees provided wood that the colonists could use to build homes, buildings, and ships. Lumber became an important part of the shipbuilding industry because it could build ships for the colonies. These ships were then exported to England. Many colonists fished since the New England colonies were located near the coast. Whale oil was a vital resource used for lamps, and it could also be sold. The New England colonies focused on the shipbuilding and fishing industries, which meant they had to import farm products from other colonies and England.
Created using Powtoon.